And then he says, we should have done that months ago. No, I'm literally obsessed. Hey besties,
welcome to
Literally Obsessed.
It's Cassy
and Brittany.
How are y'all doing today?
Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon,
And good night.
That's it.
All right, see y'all later.
See y'all later. Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Weird.
Ew. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I've just got to put it out there.
Didn't I say lucky number 13?
You were in the middle of saying lucky number 13 and then we were interrupted by like a fucking demogorgon or something right now.
It sounded like your sink.
It was, I think that somebody in my building is moving out, but oh my god, that
was scary.
Sounded like Creature from the Black Lagoon, like coming out of my kitchen.
Oh my god, that freaked me
It
out.
scared me a little bit. So we're off to a rough start. Our equipment was giving us some issues, so we had to restart the episode. Now that
what the hell?
We're a little jumpy.
Sorry, we're just really jumpy.
Really
I
jumpy.
feel like I still sound weird, but that's
I don't think you sound weird.
Okay.
And you know what? If we sound weird, we're just gonna go with it at this point.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. We can't tell if it's our headphones. I see what you mean. I too feel like I feel weird.
Sound as crisp.
Do I sound weird?
No, you sound better than me.
We can't tell if it's our headphones that are the issues
or the mic
or the mics. So that's the problem.
Yeah. So sorry if that's true, but anyways,
I do have to give a quick disclaimer.
Oh yeah. What's our disclaimer?
Such a small disclaimer. I just need the people to know. If you're watching and you see my nail, just know that I know.
Girl, what?
Because I'm really self-conscious about it right now.
I wish you didn't say anything and someone would have commented.
Ugh. Ew.
Can you believe Brittany's nail is gone?
That's why you got to call yourself out before the haters can.
I
am my biggest hater.
Yeah. Yes.
So I just have to say I'm well aware that I'm missing a nail.
Everyone go comment.
Everyone go comment down below. I honestly hate them. I want them off. I can tell that the pinkies, I think, are going to stay on through like a nuclear war. They're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Is it the kiss ones?
No.
Oh.
It's like monotone.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
The kiss ones can stay.
This thumb feels like it's coming off, but this thumb, she's off and she's not. I tried to put it back on. It fell off again. So I've been going to work like this and I'm like hiding my thumb, hoping people don't see it.
Don't look at my thumb.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
At least, you have your other 9 to hold you through.
Yeah.
Just those guys.
It's just, I just had to point it out.
As you should. I ripped off mine today.
I want to so bad.
Because I learned, as much as I want to have long nails, I can't type.
No, I realized the second I put them on, like every time that I put on press-ons, I remember how much I don't like them.
I don't like them, yeah.
But then it's like, I go a while and I'm like, oh, I want cute nails.
Yes.
I put them back on and then I'm like, I fucking hate them. And that's how I had to file these down. This is them filed down.
Wow, that's pretty long too.
Yeah.
For you too. I feel like you go more short.
Yeah, I'm a short nail gal.
I'm rocking my natural nails right now.
I love that.
They're kind of fucked up and janky because I've been wearing press-ons for a month. Don't look at our nails at the end of the day right now. Just don't look at them.
Like, I know that you guys, they're not even in the frame, but I just had to point it out because, like, when we make a TikTok, I'm sure I'm going to be talking with my hands.
You like
so,
this?
Like, okay. Anyway, as you can tell, we're going through it right now.
Something is happening today.
Something really is happening. Okay, well,
episode 13. Welcome. We are going over chapters 46 through 49 today. Lots of fun little chapters for you guys. I'm so excited. I just want to update you guys a little bit. We have also paused our newsletter just for now. This was like, I guess, a week ago for you guys, but or not a week.
It was a day of decision for us.
It was a day of decision for us, but a couple days out for you guys. We didn't do our April newsletter, pending May probably, but
no, we did do an April. Girl, this is May.
Oh my God, it's May. Oh my God, it's May.
That's exactly why we didn't do the newsletter.
It's fucking May.
It's gonna be May.
It is May. I'm fucked like in the head with what
I know.
time and era. I saw this. I gotta send you this TikTok where it was like 4th of July is in 4 hours. Sunday was yesterday.
Literally.
2020 was a day ago. What is happening? This
is exactly why I texted you and I said, we gotta just not.
Yeah.
And I've been thinking about it for a while.
Yeah.
So let y'all in.
Sorry. Circling back. Yeah, we're just gonna pause the newsletter for right now. We'll keep you guys updated as to when we will bring her back, but just kind of tying in with us, you know, still adjusting to our new jobs. So sorry if that disappoints anybody, but hopefully we'll be back up and running soon. Speaking of another little update, we are hopefully soon, when things kind of calm down, gonna look back into merch. I know we say that a lot, but it is true, and it's definitely something that we have talked about, so we'll keep you updated.
Come summer, which is
tomorrow,
pretty much.
Yeah, so
and last thing, content and spoiler warning. Content, we've got a smut scene. So if you don't like that, then here's your warning. And spoilers, we are going to be spoiling all of Onyx Storm. So sorry. If you haven't finished, come back. We'll be here.
I have a fucking bug bite or an allergic reaction right now. Be for real.
I think it's a bug bite.
Ugh. Guys, I don't even want to hear the B word right now.
The B word?
Bug. Sorry guys, just to show you the week I've had 2 little bitches crawling up on my fucking ceiling this week. 2 spiders. 2 huge spiders. Huge.
They were big.
And when one of them fell to the floor after Miss Mariah, my roommate, smushed it, it was fucking huge.
Yeah,
it was
sure.
Huge.
Was she scared?
She did jump a little bit because
she went, oh shit.
Yeah, she did.
Did she understand why you called maintenance?
She didn't admit it,
but mentally,
she probably mentally understood.
Yeah.
So we deep cleaned my room. We're good. Hopefully, but I just want to say I'm really upset. They don't pay rent.
Why are they big enough that they should be?
They should.
But
literally the maintenance guy put it in as loose animal, so he's big enough to be an animal.
That's
wild. Him and his family are dead, but I just want to say fuck the spiders in my apartment.
Yeah,
this is for you.
Okay.
This is your diss track. So
damn. Well, do you want to spill the tea?
Yeah, I'll spill the tea right now, guys.
Okay, start us off.
We're good. 3 weeks later, we're in.
Do you want to tell us what
46?
There you go.
Chapter 46. It's 3 weeks later, guys. So wild. And we're just basically waiting around to see Xaden to return, and everyone is just kind of getting back into the swing of things for a little bit. Xaden returns finally and announces his decision to open up the borders to Poromish civilians. Halden commands him to do otherwise, but Xaden resists, of course. Xaden also decides to step down from his professorship in order to focus on dealings in Tirandor and to get back to his woman. Rest in peace, though, to Professor Xaden. Meanwhile, Lynx... Is that what we're saying? Lynx. Manifests his signet powers and turns out he is also a shadow wielder. Nature is imbalance. We'll talk about that later. Chapter 47. Sawyer tries flying again for the first time, and the squad is so supportive. We cry. Kaori and the squad head to Aracia, where they get into the hot club, the Riorson house. Brennan comes to see Violet, and he says that he knows about Xaden and that they've been trying everything they can to try and fix it. How did they know? We'll talk about that too. Brennan also says that Xaden has been asking him to help even into last week, and we just now know that he hasn't lost hope.
Chapter 48. It's a cold, thundering night, and Violet is working on runes. What?
This is funny as fuck.
Thank you. Violet is working on runes until she gets a knock at the door and a hello wing leader. We get a hot makeout sesh, and Xaden finally agrees that he has to fight for himself to slow his progression. Huzzah! This steamy little chapter is Xaden fighting his own self-control, but not without showing us a little bit of what those shadows can do. Violet has a little more self-control than us and offers to wait, but Xaden insists no more waiting. Chapter 49. We're thrown straight into a steamy chapter where Xaden continues to show us what those shadows do. And yeah, we'll just talk about this in the deep dive. That's all. To be continued. That's all I can say.
Okay, let's deep dive.
I realized I had another disclaimer.
What's our disclaimer?
I'm wearing my boyfriend because we're talking about a smutty chapter.
Wearing my boyfriend while talking about my boyfriend.
Exactly. We're talking about a different boyfriend, but you know.
She's got like 7.
What can I say?
Love the shirt, guys. Shout out whoever got that for you. They're cool. Just saying that. They're super sick. And then I'm wearing Jack Skellington,
her boyfriend,
so my boyfriend of the day today.
So
it's a boyfriend day.
What can we say?
Okay, speaking about boyfriends, let's talk about our boyfriend here. Chapter 46. Okay, I just want to start off with this little epigraph because that's truly been our starring child in this book, is all the epigraphs. It's a recovered correspondence from Cadet Violet Soaringale to His Grace Lieutenant Xaden Riorson, 16th Duke of Terrandor. It says, when this is over, we should take as much leave as they'll give us to spend it all in Eratia. We can figure out what life is supposed to look like without the daily threat of death. You can cover You know what? This happens when you're talking all day. I was talking all day today.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. You can govern the province you love during the day, then slide into bed with me at night. Or I can always join you in the assembly chamber. You do some of your best work on that throne.
I've got to say, Xaden has a thing for chairs.
Wait. Isn't this one Violet to Xaden?
Yeah.
But you're right. You're right.
Because Yep. He has a thing for chairs. It's never initiated by her.
She loves chairs.
She loves a chair too. I get it.
I get it because he's so tall. Maybe because she just needs to meet him halfway.
Okay, that's fair.
Can you meet me halfway? I don't know. I just really like that.
Yeah, it's cute.
That epigraph. I thought that was really cute. Recovered. I don't know what that means though.
Yeah, we hate that.
We hate it.
All I have to say is we're skipping 3 weeks. The fuck?
I don't know. It's
what the hell?
That's a long time.
That's a long time. That's like a month.
We're in April. Like almost end of April.
End of April.
It's a lot.
Anyway. Okay, what do we think Xaden means by you are a prince, not the prince, to Halden?
He said you're a prince, but not Prince Charming. You're not ugly.
Me, bitch.
You're not me. You'll never be me.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I think I saw that theory, or not theory, but someone commented about it in the Empyrean writers a summary. I think they were mentioning something about it. I don't know if it's meaning like, because obviously he's like next in.
Yeah, you're a prince. You're just not the prince. Maybe, I don't know. Does that mean that's gonna be Auric or something? I don't know.
He's like, don't be comfortable.
Yeah, don't get too comfortable, bud. I used to be her everything. You know, whatever. I used to be is everything.
I used to be is everything too. Wait, what is it?
I don't know. Don't get too comfortable, sweetheart. I was his everything once too.
I can see his little bitch ass saying that too. I'm dead. That kind of goes into my next moment is imagine, I don't know why I was thinking about this randomly, but imagine constantly seeing your ex-boyfriend and your new boyfriend at each other's throats like for a long period of time. That would overstimulate me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, get away.
But I'd be like, I did make the right choice.
Yes, it's a constant reminder for sure.
Yeah.
But it is like a lot to think about.
No, that's uncomfy.
I'd be exhausted.
Sure. Okay. I just have to say, very interesting that they are constantly saying that Venin can't feel emotions. And it's even mentioned that the emotion drains from Xaden's eyes, but this bitch feels rage at like the drop of a hat.
I know, it's weird, right?
For someone who's not supposed to feel emotion, he feels it quite a lot.
I don't know what they mean. Like, is it maybe like a different, like the mortal emotions versus like an immortal emotion for Venin? I don't know.
Maybe rage is the only emotion they can feel. I don't know,
because then I'm thinking back to like Jack. He just like was always just pissed off. You know what I mean? Like he was angry, but I don't know, not to this extent.
Yeah,
surely.
it's a little much.
Xaden, you're a little much.
Dial
it down, baby.
Chin up, princess. Your tiara is
Chin up, princess. Boots down. Your tiara is falling flat on your face.
Okay, just have to point out this quote. I honestly can't remember exactly where it was now, but Violet says, his gaze jumps to mine like a compass pulled north.
Her broken compass?
Her broken compass that doesn't point north. That's all. I just feel like that was foreshadowing. Thanks, Miss Rebecca.
Thank you.
And then last thing, I'm just truly so disappointed and annoyed that Lynx can wield shadows. Like, we don't even care about him.
No.
We don't even know this bitch.
Like, you didn't even deserve it.
No. Exactly. Who is he?
Who are you?
He got introduced like a chapter ago. But anyway, do we think he'll die? Do we think Xaden will die? Who is Violet's balance? Because we thought it was Theophany, but it's not.
It's probably gonna be some random bitch like Lynx. Lennox. What's his name?
Lynx. What are you talking about? He's Xaden's balance.
No, it's like some random. It's gonna be some random.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like a random side character.
I see.
Lynx.
Or Lennox, as Cassy likes to call.
Like the city in England. Lennox, isn't that a
sure?
Lennox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. I hope that Zay doesn't die, and I do hope that Mr. Link is the one to take that. But it's just really interesting to
take the L.
That he literally like hasn't died yet. So why is nature like?
Well,
I know he's.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's because he's like part of his soul is not his anymore.
It's like, damn, I didn't know there was like a deadline. Like, oh, you have 63% of your soul, or cut off at 64.
That's fair.
You know. Okay. I also just want to say, so sorry. Have you seen Rebecca's post for her husband? Like their 25
She's
year?
obsessed with him.
She's obsessed with him. And I don't know. I was scrolling through it and I was like, that's so sweet. 25 years is a long time.
It is.
That's a long time. And they really went from like kids to.
A lot of people don't make it.
No, they don't. Not in these trenches.
No.
It's hard. So I was like, wow, that's just so beautiful. So shout out to you. Congrats, you two, for 25 beautiful years. Like, serious. I don't know why, but I felt so empathetic for it. I was like, oh, they're so sweet.
They're really,
and like, it kind of made me spiral a little bit because I was thinking like how beautiful it is to have someone in your life that all of your characters you write are like a figment of them.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the people needed to hear that.
No.
Can you clip this?
I got you, girl. Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Like, he really is that light for her. And vice versa. It's just so beautiful. Like, I can just only imagine someone being like that for you.
That is, I literally was like, find someone who loves you the way Rebecca loves her husband.
Yes, exactly. They love each other so much.
Yeah.
And like they have so many kids, like they just really know how to be there for each other.
It's true. They have like a beautiful house. Yeah.
Beautiful house, beautiful family, like beautiful life. Like being for real though, for real.
I believe you.
I just was like really looking through. I was like, damn, that's so whatever.
No,
you know,
I got you.
Thank you.
Yeah, they met when they were pretty young, so
yeah,
good for them.
She said by getting him ice cream because he had his wisdom teeth removed. That's so sweet.
Aww. Find Cassy love 2025.
God, I want one of those Emily Henry boys.
Dude, me too.
Oh, we also have to talk about The Summer I Turned Pretty later.
Guys,
we're gonna have to rush through our job right now. Like, sorry.
Oh my god, we should cover The Summer I Turned Pretty on here.
We should.
There's so many things I want to do on here after we finish these deep dives. But I didn't mean it like that.
We've already said it.
I'm having fun. I'm just excited.
I'm having fun.
I'm just excited. Okay.
No,
you know what? Whatever. Okay. Cassy's going to twist anything I say. So
I'm
let's just move into chapter 47.
You're valid. So chapter 47, this little quote, just had to add it in there. Bodhi nods with a smile that looks so close to Xaden's, my whole rib cage draws tight.
She's like, damn, he's like kind of hot.
Like, both at the same time.
She's like, do y'all want to go to Paris tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. That's the worst thing we've said on this podcast.
It's the best thing you've ever said on this podcast.
I was like, girl, it's about to get worse in 2 chapters.
Y'all want to go to Paris tonight?
Bodhi and Xaden?
I'm going to comment that on a TikTok soon. I'm using that. That's a good comment. I've never seen that.
Well, I just said it, so don't take it.
I'm good. I'll source you. Brittany 2025.
Make sure you cite me. Yeah.
But weird, right? Weird little note to say, girl, about your boyfriend's cuz.
Yeah.
Weird. Like, weird.
She loves to point out how much Bodhi looks like him.
Like, damn, I'd
and
climb
how
him too.
Flustered it makes her.
God, it feels weird.
Yeah, it is.
Just like, God, if it only I didn't know that was just Bodhi, I would probably get with him.
I saw a TikTok. You know how sometimes you see those TikToks and it's like a prompt, but the prompt is like the book. I said book a little weird, but anyway. You know, it's like, oh, one time I blah 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 blah, but it's actually the prompt of a book. That's what I was trying to say. So I saw one and it was, I don't even remember what it was called. Maybe I saved it on my Goodreads because I said I've gotta check this out. And it said something about how she like ends up, well, she's like hooking up with her boyfriend, question mark, whoever this character was. But then it's his identical twin. Isn't that crazy?
Rebecca, you writing that down?
Yeah, I was like, it's giving Bodhi and Xaden.
Oh my God. With the wrong brother.
Isn't that crazy?
That's really, honestly, just besides the fact that they would be identical, that's basically the plot of Summer I Turned Pretty.
Very true. You're right. I've been rewatching season 2 and I'm like, this fucking girl.
It's fucking crazy, huh?
She's crazy.
I'd eat it up too.
I would too. My boyfriend came home and I was watching it and he was like, what team are we on again? And I was like, Conrad. We are team Conrad. And I said, fuck Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sure. I'm sorry.
Did I ever tell you guys that I was team Jeremiah?
Isn't that embarrassing?
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. You guys can roast me for real because it is. I acknowledge that is embarrassing, but I think it's better to shine the light that I'm team Conrad now.
I just love when people comment in the 2 fucking blue circles.
It's fucking real. It's so real.
He's like, hey Belly. Like, piss me off. Everything he does pisses me off. Oh my God. Okay. Go on.
Sorry. I'm just saying I don't really know how it ends. Like,
oh, you don't?
I kind of do,
okay.
But I kind of don't want to know fully.
Okay.
One thing I do know, it's pissing me off. I don't want to see that.
Okay. We'll talk later. I was going to say, we've talked way too much about The Summer I Turned Pretty in this episode already.
I'm sorry. It's just that time of year.
It's on our minds.
It's on our minds.
Okay. Next point. Okay. Sawyer being sad about not wanting Sleesig, I think is how you say his dragon's name, to feel dishonored by helping. That made me so sad.
Yeah.
And like I could just tell that the dragon was Sleesig. I think that's how you say it, right?
Sure.
Sleesig.
Don't ask me for real.
Well, I could just tell he was like wanting to help.
Yeah.
But Sawyer's like, I don't want to embarrass you.
Sawyer doesn't deserve this shit.
No, don't get me started. She could have taken any other character's leg.
Literally anyone.
It's fucked up that she
Sawyer.
did this to Sawyer.
Not baby Sawyer. He's done nothing wrong.
No, yeah.
Okay, so to us crazy people, was reading this. I found out. You read ahead?
Sorry. Sorry.
She wanted your reaction.
Okay, I'll act surprised. Okay. Go on.
We find out that Xaden's bedding is dark blue. Crazy,
That's
right?
wild.
Believable.
I'm sorry. I missed that somehow. It was a genuine reaction when I read it the first time.
Isn't that weird though? I was like, that has to be pretty like it has to have a reason, because like why would she comment that it was dark blue? Why would she even comment? And I think she had just like mentioned it. She was like, yeah, like the bedding is still dark blue. Still?
As in it always has been?
As it always has been? Why is blue? Blue is just Xaden. But also Onyx is him too. Interesting. But I just had to throw that out there because that was a weird detail I've never seen. I also just want to say I wish we knew more about Brennan finding out about Xaden, and also about like what are the ways that he tried to mend him.
Yeah.
Like it through his head, through his like body, like.
Yeah, there's always I just want to know so much more about their relationship, because I'm like, when did this happen? How did he find out? Did Xaden tell him?
Yeah.
Was Brennan like, hey, I'm Venom too, it's okay?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
What was the situation here?
He's like, oh, thank you.
He's like, thank God somebody else. Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm just, yeah.
I also am curious as to, which I know Xaden maybe didn't have time to tell her, but it's like interesting that Xaden didn't tell Violet that he told Brennan. Just saying. Find it interesting.
Huh. I don't know. Do you think something? Well, now I'm getting weird vibes.
No, it's weird.
Brennan
they kept it
is
so
sketchy.
Secret. They kept it such a secret, unless he was trying to mend Xaden without Xaden knowing, and like Brennan had known, and then had asked. This is my theory for him being suspicious. Okay, Brennan has a suspicion that Xaden is Venom.
Okay.
Feels it, tries to mend him for some weird reason. Goes to Violet and goes, I can't mend him. Trying to see if maybe she'll give him some info. And then he just repeats it. And then she finally says, like, how do you know? And then that kind of gives him confirmation. This sounds so stupid and delusional. But it could be possible.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, maybe Xaden didn't tell him, but he's like, yeah. Like, I know he's Venom.
Just testing to see if they'll explain it, and she did. I
mean, I guess they did go back to Erasure when his eyes had the red rims, so that could have been. But it is just, it's, I don't know.
It's weird.
Our boy loves to keep his secrets. It just shows that Xaden is still not telling her everything.
Yeah, exactly. Which, again, that little suspicious theory could have definitely been like, it's redacted. Because I guess Xaden had kept asking or something for the mending, or like he knew that he wanted the help, right? But Violet got so happy about that thought, being like, oh, like that means he does want to try, like he does want to keep fighting, right? But I just thought that it was really interesting how we didn't really figure out, at least in my memory, I don't think it gets exposed anytime soon, but as to how that reveal was. So I don't know if Xaden just had like loaded it on him, or if he channeled without maybe telling Violet, and like he was like in desperate need for Brennan's help, like we don't know. So I just thought that was very interesting and very I feel like it was purposeful that Rebecca didn't explain it.
Yeah, you know? I'm sure. Okay, well, did you read this already?
No, I didn't.
Okay, don't read it. Okay, I just need to bring this up really quick. We're getting into like the smut, okay? But I need everyone's opinion.
Okay, we're ready.
When books say, because I have read this multiple times, and I think multiple books, he sucked my tongue into his mouth. What the fuck does that mean?
Hold on, give me a second.
Or vice versa. Like he sucked.
So I'm Violet, right?
Yeah. He sucked my tongue into his mouth. Yeah. He went. I just need everyone's opinions, because I've read it before and I'm always just like, whatever. In my experience of making out, feel free to
like, bitch, I'm trying to figure it out.
Feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think that I have ever sucked someone's tongue into my mouth, or vice versa.
I think the sucked part is the like thing that's throwing me off, because it's like usually you'll find
like
the
a
other
vacuum.
You'll
like,
find the other person's tongue in your mouth.
Yeah.
And vice versa, you'll find your tongue in their mouth. Right. But I've never had the suction. It's like a grab and go.
Yeah.
Moment, which is weird.
Yeah.
He takes his hand. He's like yanking her tongue
over here
and putting it. I think that's interesting. Sucked. I didn't notice that.
I read it multiple times, like from Miss Rebecca. You can say it vice versa. I sucked his tongue into my mouth.
Sucked his tongue into my mouth.
I'm just trying to, it's hard to imagine. It's also just hard to imagine, I don't know.
Imagine what?
Because somebody's going to comment and be like,
like, I that is actually a pretty
I was just going to say,
way of faking out.
How do you even get how do you get your lips in to suck something like, out of their mouth?
She's like,
Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I need some backup.
One thing about books is they really do like to just explain things so weirdly when you're like making out or you're doing something sexually. Like, I never understand the explanation.
Yeah, and this was one of those times.
You know, because everyone always says when you're reading a book, you're trying to reenact it at the same time.
Of course, yeah.
It's like he scoffs, you're like, you know, like I do that to myself, but I'm like, is this one of those moments?
Like,
you're like, I just licked it. Fuck. Little quote here that I really liked. Thought it was very interesting. It says, but as dangerous as hope is, you're right. I have to fight for this. I think I'm stable for now, and I know it's only day 70. And then she's like asking like, what are these days, right? Mm-hmm. I thought it was just really interesting how the way he's measuring this whole reaction thing going on, because he's basing it off of Jack, right? But I don't think him and Jack are on the same level of venom at the moment. You know what I mean?
Well, according to Brennan, he's past it. So
it just makes me feel weird. And like, I'm like, Xaden, I think you need a new measuring system of like, am I doing well? I guess we don't need that anymore, but because he's like 100%.
I'm sorry.
Like, I think I'm sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was very interesting, and he was weird for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
For a lot.
Okay. I also have a quote. He says, he being Xaden, even when I'm not entirely me, whatever I am still craves you, needs you, only wants you. And I was like, is this why all the Venom are obsessed with her? Is there a part of him that like yearns for her, but maybe it's not in the way he thinks?
He's like, I'm so romantically still like, in love with you.
Yeah.
But he's not.
But it's him being Venom, and they're obsessed with her.
Imagine he's been Venom this whole time.
That would be crazy. Wouldn't make any sense.
Wouldn't make any sense, but that would be crazy. No, interesting. They all just get this call.
Yeah.
It's like just like a ringing, and it's just Violet, and they're like,
Okay, and then all I have to say is the fucking shadows. It's about time, Rebecca. It's about time. And actually, hold on. I'm sorry, because I actually wanted to do a group reading.
Yeah.
For a second. Just give me a minute to find the page. Did you want to say your point as I find it?
Yeah. I just want to say this little scene, as most smut scenes, get me through, which call it what you want of like who I am as a person, but it just felt like a little sigh of relief because we hadn't had a little smutty moment since the Isles, and so it was really nice to have a little refresher, because I think when it comes to big dry spells of, and I'm not meaning like it doesn't need to be like the smuttiest smut, it doesn't need to be a little sex, it's just romance, I guess. Mm-hmm. We go sometimes a really long time without it, and I'm like, I understand we need the antasy of the romantasy, but I would like the roman part, so I guess just a nice little refresher.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to read like a page for you guys. This is dramatic reading. Class. This is group reading with Brittany. Okay. Well, let me summarize this first part. So basically Xaden is like, it's been like so hard to keep my hands off you, blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't have discipline with like a single touch from you, whatever. Okay. So then Violet says, don't touch you. Got it. It says, do you? Bands of shadows stream over his shoulders to wrap around my wrists, and a heartbeat later, my hands are anchored to the wall above my head. Is this something you can take if I need it? Let's keep going. The shadows flow flow over my palms and through my fingers in a continuous caress that stills my breath. Yes, I swallow hard. It's disturbingly hot, actually. A corner of his mouth rises into a slow smile, and bands of shadow stroke over my legs like hands pushing my hemline up my thighs. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, you will. My back bows as those shadows firm along my inner thigh. He hasn't so much as lifted a finger to wield. Sorry, I got excited. He's doing all of this with his mind. The casual display of power is even hotter. What else? Because she's crazy for this. What else? Because if you don't actually start touching me soon, I'm gonna do it myself and make you watch. Take control, Violet. I'm sorry, that was crazy. Take control. And then he says, we should have done that months ago. I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm sorry. It was just something about him. It was something about the shadows fucking anchoring her hands to the wall and him saying, is this something you can take if I need? That's wild.
Mr. Gray will see you now. Like, holy shit.
And then him saying we should have tried that months ago.
Yeah. Since day one.
I could have told you that, bud.
We've been wanting a shadow scene, and Rebecca did listen, so thank you so much. No, this shit was crazy, guys.
Yeah.
This shit was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like let's just jump in, I guess, to the... Because it's basically one continuous scene, just split up into 2 chapters.
2 chapters, yeah.
This is the one time she did what we said.
Yeah.
And split it into 2 chapters.
Yes.
Okay, I do have to really quick point out that the epigraph, I think, is very telling and maybe confirms what we're all thinking, that Xaden and Violet are the physical manifestations of... My autocorrect said dinner, but I meant Dune.
Dinner and loyal?
How do you say...
Lyle?
Is it loyal? Loyal? Well, the god of love.
Loyal...
I can't. Anyway, I think it has to be that they are the physical manifestations of them.
Absolutely. Because every time they do it, it's biblically amazing.
I didn't write anything because I figured we could just talk freely about this moment.
So, number one thing is I forget how graphic these books can get.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day,
go on.
I'm reading about... Guys, I hope no one I know, like, in a corner, I'm just gonna say it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm reading about this girl's swollen clit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this random bitch is like her slippery entrance. Yeah, within one thrust he's in. He literally said that.
No, because why? I did have to say it takes me out of the moment a little bit. When in books the guy has to comment on how wet the girl is, just stop. It's just always like
look and go.
You're dripping. I could just like
No, he literally is like, you're so soaked for me. Like a super soaker Nerf gun? Like, that's crazy, bitch.
Oh my gosh.
I just can't with him being like, yeah, like one thrust, we're in. Like, okay.
She's like,
do it.
Immediately like, dried up.
No,
no, never mind.
Never mind. Crazy. But it's just like, I read this book. We read this at work, at our old job. We read this at work.
I have to say I was finishing my part of the outline today and I was reading it on my lunch break where I was sitting in my car, and I actually stopped myself from reading the rest because I said I feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like
even being on work premises right now.
Yeah, with these words over here.
Yeah, like someone's gonna know. And then random, I also do have to say, like, I reread a scene from Variation.
Mm-hmm.
He says the same thing pretty much. Mm-hmm. How she's
you're so soaking for me,
dripping, wet,
God,
sloshing.
If anyone ever said that to me, I'd literally vomit and go, I'm sorry, just don't don't say that.
Just don't comment
Don't
on it.
comment.
Don't comment on how you can, with one thrust.
With a one thrust home run. No, we don't want that, right? We don't. Maybe some of you do, and I'm not shaming you for that, but who knows? I'm just saying, like, it is interesting to think about, like, these are just words on paper.
It's true.
That talk about some pretty intense moments of life.
She knows how to write a smut scene, and she gets very descriptive.
It's like down to the vein.
She also loves to say, like, that the tongue laps and lashes
like a whip upon her swollen lips and her aching entrance. Like, it's the what is that grammatical term?
Vagina.
I was thinking more like an adjective.
What are you talking
like
about?
the word adjective.
Oh.
She likes to use adjectives.
Oh, I see.
For vaginas.
I see.
She's like, ugh, that slippery slope of a vagina. Or that the beating sweats from his face falling upon my tendered breasts.
Yeah.
It's the breasts too. She's like, one swift cup of hand
to breast
does he go. Like, and then
it's, I'm sorry.
No.
Go on.
No. It's it never gets easy talking about this sometimes.
Maybe you're gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say.
I want you to say it.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say we've brought up what word we don't like in books. Is that what you're gonna say? But tell me why every
Which
book
is cock.
Why does every book use it? And survey says
we've asked 8 people.
No one uses that word. Cock. Like, so why? And I want to know.
I'm sorry.
Women are writing this. Does it not make you uncomfortable, girlies? It makes me uncomfortable. Why can't we just say dick?
Guys,
dude,
at the end of the day, it's a dick.
It's a dick.
Never a cock.
Let's
like, never. I know in like a more like European countries they say cock. Right? Maybe I can't speak for you guys, but I'm just saying.
It's just okay, but Rebecca's not from Europe.
Fuck.
I don't know. It makes me uncomfy. They say it in every single. I have yet to read a book that says dick. Like,
I'm hoping that this new Emily Henry book does.
Like, during the action. Maybe they'll say, like, you're a dick. But
it's always like, okay, this is going to get really graphic, but I just have to, like, I guess do the full effect. It's like, his long, beating cock.
Like, veiny and... It's always...
Beating?
It's always...
beating? Like a heart? Like a throbbing?
They do like to use the word throbbing. It's always
some muscle
the
issues.
head of his cock...
The head of his cock
against my slippery
swollen clit is like the like epitome on how to write a smut scene.
I think we should try it. We should write
a smut
scenes and then like read each other.
I think we should totally do that.
That'd be so funny.
We have to do that.
We gotta do like an episode of that.
Oh my god.
That'd be so... I'm gonna have to like get fucked up before I do it.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah.
That'd be so funny. We should have a night we just drink and then we write a scene.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm so down for that.
That would be fun.
We have to remember that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's just so interesting to me, and it's like, I don't know. Do they think I have truly questions for the class? Do they think we like it? Do you like it?
Do you guys like it?
Is
Maybe
it just
we're
us?
wrong?
In the moment, it's like I'm reading it, I'm fine, but then reflecting, I'm like, I'm uncomfy.
Which is like, I'm gonna say something, but whatever. You know, like the post-nut clarity. Have you heard of that?
Have you heard of that?
Do you think they have it? Do you think at the end of it, she's like, maybe I shouldn't have said cock to him?
Like when the book gets published? Is that what you mean?
No, Violet.
Oh,
she's like had this amazing night. She's like,
Violet
should have said swollen clit,
but she's never said it. It's all in her head.
I get it. But she's like, maybe I shouldn't have thought that. I don't know. Just like the clarity of it.
Yeah, and I don't think she's ever said the word cock. I literally can't even say it. It grosses me out. But Xaden has.
Xaden.
They love to
All
be
those
like,
boys like saying
take
it.
this. We were like, we're so excited to talk about the scene. We've just been tearing it apart.
Because we love it so much. It's hot as hell. Hell yeah.
It is.
It is so hot. Trust me. I literally was when I was doing the reread today, I was just like, damn. This shit's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good.
Is this the last smut scene?
Yeah, I think so. Like
Did we only get 2?
We got 3.
Where is the
sure.
third one? I'm forgetting.
One in the beginning.
Right.
One in the aisles.
Oh.
And then this one.
Oh my god.
I know. It was only like a couple.
Rebecca.
Give us the cock.
I'll never complain again if you write.
I'll say
one more chapter
times if you make another chapter. No, but again, very good smut scene. As
it
you
was
guys
really good.
know, as you've read it, but it's just
actually I'm sorry. We gotta analyze the chair.
Okay. So Brittany we've both demonstrated this on our TikTok.
Yeah, but we gotta talk through it.
Okay.
Because I know some people are still confused.
Okay.
We can't like act it out
One-on-one
for you guys right now.
It's okay. We can just walk them through
We can walk them through it.
Okay. So what you're gonna do?
Go with
walk with us here.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do is I'm just envisioning I'm looking at your chair.
Yeah.
So
okay, well, Xaden is sitting.
Okay, think of an armchair. Okay.
I think we got that, Cassy.
Well, I don't know. You have to start. You've seen those teachers be like, write out how to make a PB&J sandwich. Be this descriptive. This is called descriptive writing. Okay. Think of an armchair. Big Zaddy, right? Sitting in that armchair.
Right.
As if he just owns the world. Violet kind of crawls up, puts legs.
She's straddling him.
Oh, yes, you're right. She's straddling. Then she like expands that straddle.
No, he does. Get it right, Cassy.
Fuck, then go ahead, take away.
Don't explain it if you're gonna be wrong. Yeah. No, because it's very intentional from him.
That's right.
Puts her knee up on the arm.
Yeah.
And then her other knee up on the arm. Very painful. I don't know how Miss Girl did it.
She got splits for
She
days.
quite honestly got split in half. Then shadows
lock in place
her arms to the back of the chair. Okay. Then goes to town. He feasts, if you will.
Okay, but like, let me tell you, the thing that's always gotten Brittany and I is that like,
yeah, is he like awkwardly laying down?
He's like doing, what are they called? It's like
an ab workout.
Yeah, it's an ab workout where you like thrust your hip thrusters or whatever.
Well,
right?
I was wondering if maybe he's kind of sunken down, and it says that he grabs her ass and then
brings it towards his face.
So,
yeah, period though. Like, sit on that face. Sit on it. Sit on it.
So maybe he pulled her up to him.
Which, okay, but I am thinking, like, how fucking
no,
big
one of us has got to try it, guys, and report back.
Let us know how it goes for you. I think this is gonna get crazy. I would never want to be in that position.
I would have a panic attack, I think.
Just for me, personally.
No, because
I don't think I can handle it.
You can't move your hands. You're in this uncomfortable split.
Yeah.
I would be like, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Yeah, I would freak out.
I'm also like, what a view that is from there.
Well,
you're up. You're like, gravity is there, right?
Because he then slides out from under her.
That's the
what
weird
did he
part.
see on the slide out? Right? Slides out from under her. That's so uncomfortable. Then he brings down one of her legs, her right leg, I believe. Brings her right leg back down. So now she's at like a
diagonal.
She's at like a 90-degree at a right angle, if you will. He puts his left knee behind hers.
Yeah.
Kisses her, so she's like contorted. And then one thrust, as he said. One thrust. They go to town. Then he somehow fucking flips her. I don't know. Somehow flips her. She's straddling him again.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of it.
Poor girl's knees.
This whole time her hands are
chained, basically. Her knees are hurting.
No, she's brittle.
She's
like, ow.
Like she's the one thing we know about her is that she's weak.
Yeah, like she for sure would have like popped a joint.
Totally lost.
Wait, popped a joint.
She popped a joint.
Why does that sound crazy? Is that right?
I think it's supposed to be right?
Okay. I was like, that sounded weird.
But I just can't picture him maybe in the best way possible of being somewhat like comfortable squatting and eating. Because I just want to know how. I just want to know
as well. How big is the chair? How big is Xaden?
So what's the next point?
Okay, well, I think that's all we have to say.
I think that's all we should say.
I think we've got to cut ourselves off.
Spiral. Let's go into favorite quotes.
Yeah.
My favorite quote is. Oh, I think I took yours.
That's okay.
Take it. Do you want to take the whole thing?
No, you wrote the whole thing down.
Oh, damn it! It's because I was gonna make you say something.
Okay.
It says something in there.
You were gonna make me say your favorite quote?
Yeah. Well, because of one thing.
Have fun saying it.
I will. This is chapter 48. My control when it comes to you is an illusion. You are the temple where I worship. I live for the clench of your thighs, your breathy little cries.
Breathy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Your breathy little cries and the feel of you coming around my cock. And above all else, the sound of my favorite 3 words from this mouth.
And I wrote down, you are the temple where I worship because. And then her saying, what are you doing? And he says, worshiping?
That's how he should be.
That's all girls want.
Is a worship session. Take me to church. I'll worship like a dog in the
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to read your other one?
Yeah. This was Onyx Storm's My House, My Chair. Did I start that right? Yeah. My house, my chair, my woman. My body, my power, my soul. It's all yours.
Okay. I wrote from Xaden chapter 49, grab hold, love. All right.
Yes.
Honestly,
yes.
Brains were off, so we did not write a thriving and theorizing. We're just going to go
right
straight to Final Jam because that goes
straight into it.
All right. I put Crazy in Love, the 50 Shades of Grey version. I think I've already said that in a previous book, but
crazy right now.
And I have an honorable mention that I thought of after the fact.
Yeah.
Untouched by the Veronicas. I know it means nothing to you.
I think I've heard that song.
Cassie, you piss me off. If you know, you know. And I can just see, I feel so untouched right now. That's like Violet. And she's like, I just want him to lay his hands on me. I'm going to let you look because I know you've heard it. And I don't understand why you don't get it.
I just don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Go on. Say your song.
Say your little song. I put Dress by Taylor Swift. Only bought this nightgown that you got me with silk from Deverelli for you. Like, that's what she's saying.
Okay. I don't think I know the song, but.
Only bought this just so you could take it off. Yeah, that's the one quote as I picked. Huh. Anywho.
Well,
love. Shout out to the word cock for sponsoring this episode.
Please let us know how you feel about this word because we're dying to get. We've asked a lot of men out of curiosity
because we want to know from their perspective, which is like rare. I never want to hear from a man's perspective. But it's the one time I'll ask for their perspective as to what
is the allure
their head, right?
of the word,
right?
But as a girly, how do you feel? Like, do you like that word being said?
Maybe it's just probably a personal preference between Brittany and I and a couple other females that we've talked to.
Yeah.
It's just for us, our reason, it's just a little aggressive.
It's very aggressive.
You know, kind of makes me feel a little put off. But if it's something that you like, keep using cock, ladies. Keep using it. The real thing and the word.
All right. Well, on that note,
I
guess we'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
For episode 14.
Woo! Hope you guys continue to let us know about your theories. Shout us out on TikTok if you see anything that you want to have us talk about. But yeah, follow us on TikTok, Instagram, all that fun jazz. Okay. Well, we'll see ya. We'll see you, huh?
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Did you hear that? I sucked your tongue into my mouth.